Earthwatch is a very nice model because a lot of the tasks professional biologists need to do to monitor what's going on in the natural environment is very labor intensive. At the same time, the skills themselves which are involved are actually not that difficult to learn. So it often is the case that there is a lot more work to be done than one or two professional biologists can carry out. And therefore, Earthwatch provides volunteers who help the professional scientists with that labor, and the scientists can then analyze the data. Small mammals fulfill very important roles in the ecosystem. First of all, they're at the bottom of the food chain, and therefore they get eaten by many different carnivores. A lot of those species are under conservation threat and are actually endangered species. And therefore, if small mammal numbers decline, then the predator species will decline and in the end go extinct. Also, small mammals fulfill important roles in seed dispersal, so they're a very integral part of reforestation and keeping the seed bank in the forest and dispersing seeds so that different tree species can migrate.
The way we actually go about monitoring their health is that we actually set up traps, physical traps and camera traps. So today we actually went to the this research site and lay out our physical metal traps. So how we did it is that we actually assemble those metal traps with grass and grains, and these grass and grains will actually attract the mammals to come in, and when they enter the trap, the door actually closes, so they get trapped inside. So what happens is that we have to actually go around the experiment site to find areas that are more likely to have those mammals or rodents running around, and we have to think in terms of okay, where are their hiding places, their burrows, and secondly, where they are most likely to not be able to be caught by their predators.
Now, first of all, you've got to open the door.
Okay.
And then that way.
Okay.
And then I would suggest you tuck it away a little bit.
So we are currently checking for the traps. If the door is closed, we will bring it back on site to check if there's any mouse or chipmunks inside. The way to do it most of the time, we will lay the trap on the ground and we will just look at it. If it's open, we try not to go near it because it will bring the human scent to the trap and the mouse won't be attracted. We only pick it up if we see that the door is closed.
Today we actually checked our trap and we found that we have a few rodents trapped in there already, and it was very exciting. We actually monitored their reproductive health, their species, gender, and weight then.
There are two species of deer mice, white-footed and common. This is a white-footed deer mouse, not a common deer mouse.
What I like about this research team or this research project is that all the research participants come from different walks of life. There are people like teachers, students, housewives, and even people from the Earthwatch management who came together to learn more about the mammals in Nova Scotia. And it's very exciting that all of them will bring back their knowledge, their new perspectives back to their homeland and share with their fellow students, fellow friends and family members. So I'm very excited to know what kind of ripple effects that will be created out of this trip. So it's while science monitoring of the mammals and the scientific research is important, the human impact, engagement of volunteers is also very important, and is something that Earthwatch does very well.
What I can bring back to the Singaporean youth is that how climate change will really affect mammals or animals in general, and maybe there's a link between us and mammals and that relates to climate change that we can find and do out the research also.
Thank you HSBC and NYAA for giving me the opportunity.